In this video, I will show you how to set up your Saveris 2 dashboard to align with your naming configuration. The Saveris 2 dashboard allows for you to organize your loggers into measuring points, measuring point groups, and areas. Doing this will allow you to remain organized while generating reports and creating alarm settings. So to begin, we'll take a look at our Saveris 2 dashboard. Like I said, we have our measuring points, measuring point groups, all in the dashboard here. On the left-hand side, you'll see this little arrow. This allows you to bring down a drop-down menu, which allows you to see the Wi-Fi strength on the data logger, the battery life on the data logger, and whether or not you have an external power supply connected to the data logger, and the serial number. For this purpose, we're going to want to go into Edit Measuring Point Group. Under Edit Measuring Point Group, we can name the data logger whatever we'd like. In this case, I named it Refrigerator 1234, or whatever it is that you want to name it as. We can hit Save. You're going to repeat this process for every one of your data loggers within your dashboard. Bring down the drop-down menu, hit Edit Measuring Point, and then name it whatever you'd like. Next up, one of the things we want to look at is how we assign our measuring point groups and our areas to the data loggers. Again, this is helpful for setting up the data loggers and remaining organized. We're going to want to go into Configuration. Under Configuration, you'll see we have our measuring point groups and areas option. I suggest starting with the areas option first. And the areas option is really going to be just the wider range or a larger scope out. Basically, it'll be the area in which, the data loggers are located. So in this case, you might want to name it the city, the town, some significant location in order to be able to differentiate between the different measuring point groups. So in this case, I have Hillsborough office and Atlanta office. You could also create a new area right here. You can have as many as you want. Just click new area. If you have a campus name, so you could call it Philadelphia campus. And then you can add a description in and then hit save. After we assign our area names, we're going to want to come back to configuration, go into measuring point groups. And now here we'll be able to assign the measuring point groups with the measuring points. So you can see here, I created a measuring point group called Laboratory 1. Laboratory 1 is located, let's say, in the Philadelphia campus. So now our area is assigned. And in Laboratory 1 in the Philadelphia campus, we can now assign the pieces of equipment or the measuring points to those areas. So here we have allocated Refrigerator 1234, Conditioning Freezer 1 and 2, and we can hit Save. Now that we have everything organized, we can come back to the dashboard and we can see that we have our measuring point named properly, and we have our measuring point group named properly. The nice thing about this, again, is when we go to see our data in the reporting area, you can see I have Atlanta office. You can see I have Philadelphia campus. If I click Philadelphia campus, it'll give me all the loggers associated with Philadelphia campus. Again, just a quicker way of keeping things organized, generating reports for specific areas. Makes it very clean and simple for you to be able to stay organized.